guys, welcome to my first video ever, or almost first, because let me tell you a sad story. I had done my first video already and I accidentally deleted it after I finished editing. But anyways, I am here today with my first video ever. I'm super excited. I hope you guys enjoy. This is a makeup for beginners video. I am going to be as basic as possible because makeup is such a complex thing, not necessarily to learn. It is just that makeup is just like, there's so many ways to it. There's contour, there's highlight, there's different face shapes, there's different skin undertones and skin tones, so there's so much to learn. Therefore today I just try to do as basic as possible for you guys to understand. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you want to keep watching, go ahead and keep watching. So we're going to start with skincare. This is where you would do your moisturizer, your SPF, anything that you do. I am here using a sample that I received from Ulta. It is a face and neck serum from number 7. I believe it's called Renew and Restore Multi-Action Serum. And I'm just going to apply that under my eyes and in the neck. After you have finished with your skincare, you want to do primer. A primer, depending on what you buy and what skin type you are, can help you with different things. Whether if it's for a more luminous look, or if you are trying to give longevity to your foundation, if you want a high texture. I have normal to dry skin, so I'm just using this Mario Badescu spray. It's like a rose facial spray, and that's enough for my skin type. And then we're gonna go on to foundation. I'm using a Maybelline's foundation and I'm in shade 220. When it comes down to foundation, if it is your first time buying foundation, I recommend to go to places like Sephora or Ulta, that they can what is it called, color match. And then that way you can kind of start getting a hang of what color you are, what undertone you are, because they explain all of that to you. Now, if you do not, if you're trying to go the more affordable way and buy drugstore foundation, then I recommend you to go to Ulta, where they have testers. So then you can go into the store. Sometimes I've seen Target have testers. And then that way you can test which foundation is true to your color. And then you can go and buy that and go from there. So choosing foundation can be a little bit difficult if you're barely getting into makeup. Here I'm just showing you guys an option of what you can apply your foundation with. Obviously you can do either a beauty blender, beauty sponge, or a brush. And I highly recommend using BH Cosmetics. I feel like they're very affordable and great quality. But I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is Avon's Extra Lasting Concealer. Concealer should be 1 to maximum 2 shades lighter than your foundation. And you can use it to cover up any pimples, any redness that you want to hide. Or you can pray to God that it'll do miracles and cover your ojeras, like I was trying to do here. But you know, work with it. Usually you will see everybody applying it on their forehead, on the bridge of the nose, under the eyes, and in the chin. No, not chin. Because I have a long face, I do not want to accentuate my chin, so I'm not going to put concealer there. If you have a round face, you can go ahead and apply it in all those areas. But if you guys see that I skipped that part, that is the reason why. Now we're going to be setting our foundation. What this is going to do is going to prevent from our foundation moving in case we touch or scratch, or if you are a mom of two like me and your son or daughter likes to give you kisses full of saliva, you can avoid your foundation from moving by setting it. Also, it'll help anybody that is oily. You can use a translucent powder for this. A good one, an affordable one, is an airspun powder you can buy at Walmart. Right now I am using a BH Cosmetics foundation powder, a powdered foundation to set, and I'm using the small brush, and then I will switch into a large powder brush to set the rest of my face. I hope you guys aren't super bored with this. I'm trying to keep it simple, informative, and easy to follow. But now we're going to bronze the skin. Bronzing is not like contouring. It is completely different. It'll just give you kind of life back to your skin. It'll give you color. It'll give you more dimension to your face. It's not going to be sculpting the face like contouring, but it'll just give you more dimension, so you're not just one flat color. I am using a large powder brush, and I'm just going to put it in the cheekbones and the temples and in my 4/5 head. And now it's time for blush. I'm going to be using this butter blush from Physicians Formula with a blush brush. And I'm going to apply it from the apples of my cheeks back towards my ear. I didn't realize that it didn't come off on camera the way that I looked in person, but I made that face because it was so pigmented. It was so nice, very easy to blend. You just want to make sure that you don't go too heavy-handed with this. Now, blush is the first thing to kind of wear off of your face, but don't go heavy-handed. Here, I wanted to make very specific that if you have a rounder face, you want to skip applying the blush in the apples of your cheeks. Since I have a very long and thin face, I want to give myself a cachetona look, so I did that. But if you have a rounder face or if you have big cheeks, then you want to skip that part. I'm sure we all know what highlighting is. It is the thing right now to be glowing like a disco ball. But I'm going to be using Prosecco Pop from Becca Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using a highlighting brush from BH. And you want to highlight the highest points of your face. So I'm going to be highlighting my cheekbones. You can highlight the bridge of your nose. You can highlight your cupid's bow. You can highlight the inner corners of your eyes, as well as under your brows and your brow bone. I didn't do all of that, but I just did in the cupid's bow and in my cheekbones. For the brows, I am going in with a spoolie from this e.l.f. Cosmetics brow pencil, but I don't actually use this pencil. I totally forgot to show the product, but I use a brow pomade from BH Cosmetics. I know, guys, I'm a little bit obsessed with BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics, you want to sponsor me? I'm the man for the job. But we are just going to underline the brow. If your brows are done, then this would be something kind of easy. Fill in your brows if you have sparse areas. Try to make them look nice. Mama hasn't got her eyebrows done in forever, so I take my sweet time and try to make them look as nice as possible. And I kind of go back and forth with the spoolie and the brow pomade. Here I was just trying to show you guys the small concealer brush I was using to clean up my brows. I was just trying to do detail work to make them look even, and that way I can finish my brows. This step here is not necessary, that you can totally skip this, but I'm going in with a bigger concealer brush and some more concealer to cover up all my little veins that you can see on the lid of my eye. I don't like to let that peek through, but like I said, you can totally skip this and just apply some eyeshadow primer. But since I put concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set that as well with the same powder from BH Cosmetics, and it'll give it a smooth place to apply eyeshadow on top. Here I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer that I used to bronze my face, and I'm going to use that as an eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply it on the crease just to give a little bit of dimension so it doesn't look like I have absolutely nothing. And I know that I'm reusing my products as different things, but I feel like if I'm beginning in makeup, I want to be able to use or give the most use out of the products that I own, because I know when I started, I didn't have every single product. I didn't have different palettes and things that I could dig into. So it'll give you another way to use your bronzer, as well as the powder that I use from BH. It's a foundation, powder foundation, and I used it to set my concealer on the lid. For mascara, I'm going to be using my Avon's, I believe it's called Super Extend Winged Out Mascara. I am just trying this out because if you guys know, I sell Avon, and I like to be able to tell my clients whether the stuff that I'm selling to them is good or not. So first I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply then my mascara. Last and certainly not least, lipstick. This is where you guys can get creative, even though it's a very simple look. You can do a bold lip, a nude lip, whatever floats your boat. I think applying lipstick and lip liner is pretty obvious. So I wanted to take this time to say thank you so much if you stayed till the end and you watched. I hope you guys really learned something. I know that maybe it's a lot of information, maybe it's a little bit overwhelming. I honestly tried my best to make it very specific for you guys, yet easy. If you guys like this kind of stuff, if you guys like learning, let me know. As a rookie at YouTube, I totally forgot an outro. So if you guys enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, comment, and share my video. Let other people know. If you know somebody that wants to know or learn a little bit of makeup, I am here. And I will try to do my best to show you guys what I know. I am setting my face with the Cover FX the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, and we are good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.